What's up, guys? Your boy Yati Empire back with another video, and today's video is going to be my Premier League predictions for game week 4. Wait, is it game 4? It's game week 3. Yeah, game week 3. I apologize, game week 3. My previous game week predictions were quite off by a long shot, by a mile. It was absolutely off, but that's just great, it just shows how unpredictable the. Hold on. Sorry, though I don't have corona. But yeah, I just love how great the football in general is. It's unpredictable, but unfortunately, that unpredictability was negative in terms of my, in terms of my, in terms of my point of view, because as we got outplayed at Old Trafford against a team called Crystal Palace, whose manager is actually older than the club, and Wilfred Zaha, former United player, and a player who shouted David Moyes as well. Go for it. Yeah, daughter, I mean. But I'd like you guys. Hold on. Before we start, guys, I would actually really appreciate it, and I beg of you to please like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell, and you don't have to miss an upload. That only happens if you subscribe. So please, I'll appreciate it. But let's just get on with this. September 26th, Saturday afternoon, kickoff, midday. Brighton vs Manchester United. My predictions for that game. Both teams were in the played in the Carabao Cup this week, I think, and both teams got results they would have enjoyed. Brighton beating, I don't know who it was, but they won their game comfortably 3-0, and so did we, but not comfortably, I would say. I'd say that the midfield battle in that game against Leeds was, a bit up and down, but regardless, both teams got the victory and they're both through. And we were in Brighton in the cup as well. What a coincidence. But yeah, my predictions for this game will be a 2-0 victory. I think that United are confident and are confident and set to make the wrongs right. And yeah, I think that they'll win 2-0, and my key player for that game is going to be Marcus Rashford. I'm just saying this sort of PowerPoint presentation was made, I think, at least 2 days ago. So time I'm recording this is actually on the day of the Premier League. So it's at the moment 9 o'clock here in South Africa, where I stay. And yeah, so I think United will beat Brighton 2-0. For me, it feels like that. I just have that feeling that we're going to beat them 2-0 today. I don't see us scoring more, but if we do, that'd be wonderful. It would be amazing. But yeah, I think that we will beat Brighton 2-0, and Brighton also without Lamptey by the time I'm recording this, and United and we win 2-0 for me. Then the next game was going to be Crystal Palace taking on Everton. Both teams on 100% record, but I think Everton will win this game comfortably 3-0. But I put Ayo as the key player. When I say key player, I mean you could either score, assist, or just perform overall in the game. And I think Ayo is going to perform. And if Crystal Palace do get the score, I think Ayu will be the man on that score sheet. So yeah, I think this is the battle of 100% records, and I think that it will be Everton. Sorry, it'll be Everton to keep the 100% record and make it 3 out of 3. 9 for 3. The next up, late kickoff, afternoon kickoff, whatever. West Brom taking on Chelsea. I think West Brom is going to beat Chelsea 1-0, and I think Liverpool is going to make the difference in that game. Why? Do I think West Brom is going to beat Chelsea 1-0? I think Chelsea, they're a bit, how to say this, the confidence, it's a bit low because the expectations of that many signings you expect to be challenging for the title immediately, and you expect to not take an L that early. We took an L early, but we still have game in hand, but that game in hand doesn't really matter, but you know what I mean. And Kai Havertz going hat-trick, maybe that will boost their confidence, especially Kai Havertz, especially the way he started the Premier League. It's not that great, but yeah, I think West Brom's gonna take it 1-0. It's just, for me, it's just that case of West Brom are gonna score and they're gonna defend. Like, it could be any time, it could be from the get-go, and Chelsea keeping pressuring them, and then they then just go, but then to be an offside or something, what I mean. And I think Liverpool is going to control that midfield. I don't think they're going to win the midfield battle because I feel like Chelsea's going to win that, but I think Liverpool is going to perform in that game for me personally. Then we move on towards Burnley vs Southampton, the final game of 20th September, Saturday, I believe the games. I think that's going to end 0-0, 0-0 draw. I don't think it's going to be really much of a key player. I think that both teams are going to be just as good as each other defensively as offensively. So yeah, I think to end 0-0. But let me just throw it in there. If someone should score for Burnley, I think it will be a defender for them. I'm not sure who, but one of the back four, if they play the back four. And for Southampton, I think it's going to be Danny Ings, so if they are to score. Then we move on to the 27th of September, where we see Sheffield United take on Leeds United, which I think that game will finish in a 1-0 victory for Leeds United, with Calvin Phillips scoring the goal. Calvin Phillips, great player, one of Leeds' best players at the moment. I think that people are not seeing the best of Calvin Phillips, and I think that he's going to score a goal for Leeds, and Leeds are going to take another W. Yeah, so Calvin Phillips is going to score. Sheffield United this season, I don't think they're going to concede too much. I think that Ramsdale is just as a good goalkeeper as Dean Henderson, and he's actually a very good goalkeeper, Ramsdale. So I think that goalkeepers like Ramsdale, I think that they are the only way they'll probably get recognized is if the defense is good, and I don't think Sheffield is as good because you have John McGinn, already suspended for the game, so there's no hope in that. So I think that Leeds will take a 1-0 win and to beat Calvin Phillips. Then we move on towards Tottenham taking on Newcastle United. I think that Tottenham but Newcastle is going to end in a 3-3 draw, where it's quite easy to say, but I think Harry Kane's going to score. But yeah, Tottenham vs Newcastle is going to end 3-3. For me, I personally feel Tottenham is on a roll of form at the moment. They are progressing through the Europa League and trying to qualify in order to play, and they also performing well in the league. Not really. It's only one game that they've won in the league, but a 5-2 victory is quite. Was it 5-2? Yeah, a 5-2 victory is quite convincing, And Newcastle have a lot of confidence after this 7-0 thrashing, Even Joe Linton, they scored twice, I think, they're building a lot of confidence, they have a great team in my opinion, Jamal Lewis is a great left back, Yeah. So, you can clearly see both teams have invested well, and I think that, the investments will end up in a 3-3 draw. So, yeah, Harry Kane's going to score. Yeah. Yes, I am. Being a bit boring, Man City are going to. Then the next game will be Man City taking on Leicester City, which I think will end in a 2-0 victory for Manchester City. And I predicted Gabriel Jesus would score in that game, but it looks like it's a doubt for the Leicester City game. So I think that Kyle Walker's gonna score in that game, and if Leicester City is to score, I think that goal will come from Ayoze Perez. So there we go. Then we move on towards West Ham vs Wolves and the final game of the Sunday kickoff. Sunday night Premier League fixtures, which I think will end in 3-1, and Jimenez is going to score. I don't think I spelled that right, but Jimenez is going to score. Game move on to the 8th agenda. Monday Night Football, we take to see Fulham taking on Aston Villa, and I think that game will end 2-2 with Jack. I think Jack, Ollie Walker, I put Ollie Walker in because I think he's going to score as well, but both of them are going to get the score. They're going to score both of those goals if my predictions are right. That's what I think. I think Ollie Watkins is, honestly a great signing. I don't know how, some big teams haven't signed him because, I know 33 million is a bit of a lot, but I can see Aston Villa staying up, My Premier prediction may be wrong, but I feel like they could stay up now because of the investments they've made, but they could still go down because they're still it's only been 2 games for them. It's only gonna be the second game, so it's a marathon, not a sprint. So that's why I think it also plays in the favor of Man United, which I think my Premier predictions could be right if they win the league. So yeah, So Watkins. Oh, sorry. Okay, whatever. So Watkins and Jack Grealish on the score sheet for me, and then we have the final game of the Premier League for Game 3, Liverpool vs Arsenal, which I think will end in a 2-1 victory for the Reds, and Sadio Mane can get the score sheet once again. So sorry about that. So those are my Premier predictions for Game 3, and I think they'll be in the favor of the Big Six, except for Arsenal, of course, but I think that Liverpool will beat Arsenal. I do think Arsenal's going to score, but that will most likely be Lacazette on the score sheet for them, and for Liverpool to be Mane. He could get another brace, but I think Mane will get the score sheet for them, and he'll be a key player, because he's on the score sheet, of course. So those are my predictions for Game 3, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, can you please follow through on my request? If you could please like and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss an upload from me. And please suggest in the comments below what other videos I should do, or should I play a few games, because I don't want to just always post football videos, so I did post Assault Legends 9 video, but I was going to upload another one yesterday, but turns out my recording didn't work well and I lost the footage. And so just leaving the comments below if you want me to carry on. If you want me to carry on with the new series in terms of Assault Legends, like play clubs or multiplayer or whatever, or should I, just carry on where I left off, because I already completed a chapter in the season. I already completed the season, I think. So I'm on the 3rd season, but just leave in the comments below if you want me to do the 3rd season or whatever. So thank you for watching, and bye.